oh, no, I don't eat scallops. Guess what? Why not? Because I don't like scallops. Okay, but here's the thing. Maybe you didn't eat good scallops. Maybe you ate like chemically treated scallops. Maybe you ate old scallops. Maybe you ate scallops that weren't any good. If you've never had, how do I say it? Australis?
Australis.
Australis North Atlantic sea scallops, then you have not had scallops yet in your life. You know why I say that? Because these are wild caught, number one. Number two, and to me the most important thing is these are called dry scallops. And that means not dry like dry. They don't put chemicals on it, in it, in order to ship it and preserve it. It is literally plucked, wild caught from the ocean and packaged quickly and sent to you. That is why you have that delicious, flavorful, beautiful scallop. By the way, I'm going to show you exactly what you get. This is huge. It's actually 12 servings. There are 3 pounds of the large dry sea scallops, North Atlantic. So they're salty, sweet. They're absolutely decadent. They're like candy from the ocean. But here's the thing, okay, 3 pounds, 60 scallops, give or take a scallop. That is 12 servings. That's huge. What do I always say about seafood? Can you guys say it at home before I do? Know your source. Thank you. Give me a high five.
Yes, it's so true.
Why do you got to know your source? Because if you're going, I hate scallops, it's because you never had a scallop. Wherever you got it was gray, old, and gross. This is fresh, plump, and yummy. Okay, Nicole Gaffney, I'm sorry. It's so good to have you.
Thank you for having me.
I love her
Happy
because
New Year.
Happy New Year to you too. She's a chef, but she's also a seafood expert.
That's right.
So, am I wrong or am I right?
You're always
everything
right.
I said.
You're absolutely right. So what you were talking about with the dry scallops, and I would love for you to take a taste.
Okay. But they're on those right now. I don't know. Okay, go ahead.
So these are considered dry scallops, and it doesn't mean that they're dry when you go to bite into them. They're juicy and succulent and flavorful. They're dry. All that means is that they haven't been treated with any chemical solutions like a lot of the scallops on the market have been. These are just pure, unadulterated scallops that have been plucked out of the ocean, blast frozen, and then shipped immediately to your door. Tell me how they taste.
Sweet. You know what's funny? I hold it up to my nose first because if it smells fishy,
Exactly.
I put it down. It's not supposed to smell like anything. You bite in, and there is this beautiful meatiness to it, but then it gets tender, and then you get this waft of sweetness, but then it gets just a little salty. So it is like that candy from the ocean. Believe me, I have ate a lot of seafood in my life. I love it, and I know the good from the bad to the ugly. Most of what's out there is the ugly. It is chemically treated. They'll put bleach on it to whiten it. It's disgusting. I don't blame you if you're revolted by it and say, I don't eat scallop. Well, you didn't have any scallop. This is what it's supposed to be like.
This is the real deal. So we were talking about that chemical solution that a lot of the scallops on the market have been soaked in. And what that does is it forces them to absorb a lot of liquid, which you're paying per pound. So of course you're paying for a lot of water. And when you go to cook them in a pan, all of that water is going to leach out. So if you've ever gone to cook scallops before and you haven't been able to get this beautiful brown sear that I'm showing you right here in the pan, this is what you're looking for, and this is what you can only achieve with a dry scallop.
This is the most delicious food in the world.
Look at that.
If I was only allowed to eat one more thing, and keep in mind I'm Italian, my answer to this should be pasta or pizza or ravioli or gnocchi. It'd be scallops, sea scallops, these scallops. Guys, there's nothing else like them. They're savory, they're lip smacking. You know I don't push you to do anything. I'm pushing you right now. If you love scallops, you're gonna go nuts. You're gonna go cuckoo crazy when you try these. If you're always skeptical on scallops, you're gonna go, okay, I think I love scallops now.
So these are the kind of scallops that you get served in a really fancy fine dining white tablecloth kind of restaurant. These are not the scallops that you find at your local diner per se.
No.
Those are maybe the wet scallops that I was talking about.
I had an update like a minute ago, but I was stuffing my face. What was it? I'm sorry, Brian, you told me how many we had left or how many were in there, Brian? What was the update? Oh, there's fewer than 300 left.
Oh, wow. You guys got to tune in.
Get it on auto delivery because you will never be told we're sold out.
Exactly.
Here's what can happen. Let's say you get these home and you love them and you got the auto delivery. you'll get these every 4 months. Now, let's say the worst case scenario, you get these home and you hate them and you're never going to speak to me again because you just hate them. You can cancel the auto delivery. The key is, if you are locked into that auto delivery, if you end up loving them and wanting them always, you're never told, oh, we're sold out. Oh, you got to go on wait list. Oh, wait, we don't have them. That's the worst feeling, especially when you're really, really hungry for something. Have you ever had that?
Oh my God. So check this out. These are so quick to cook and so quick to defrost. They're individually quick frozen. Let me show you this real quick. This is how they come in the bag. So if you just want to cook one scallop, you can pluck one scallop out of here, put the rest in your freezer, and you're good to go for another day. Or you can cook all of them if you want. And there's about 60 in the bag. That's 12 servings, as you said. And I want to point out too, because it's the new year, a 4-ounce serving of these has only 80 calories of lean protein. So everyone's trying to eat a little bit healthier in the new year.
Well, wait, 80 calories, and that's for about what, 4 or 5 of them?
That's for about 4 or 5 scallops, and that's going to fill you up because they taste very rich, they taste very decadent, but they're actually very healthy. You throw them over some pasta, these cook in minutes. So I forgot to ask you,
how long does it take to cook them?
They take about 2 minutes, about a minute.
Frozen?
Not from frozen. You can cook them from frozen, but that's a different method. I wouldn't cook them from frozen in a saute pan like this. You want to make sure you defrost them first. 1.5 minutes to about 2 minutes per side. You can put a little butter in the pan if you want. But if you do want to cook these from frozen, all you have to do is put them in a little casserole dish, top them with some butter. If you want to get fancy, you can put some garlic and herbs and a little lemon in there.
Now, I asked her, you guys don't put anything on them.
Yeah,
I got to taste my seafood as is. Don't be slopping sauce on it to try to cover up your errors.
Exactly.
I want to taste it for real. But so as you see, what I'm eating here has basically nothing on it. So
you put those in the oven frozen, and they'll take about 10 to 15 minutes. You can pop them under the broiler to get them nice and browned on top, and they come out perfect. They're succulent and juicy.
We're busy on the phone lines. We're at this point limited. Okay, so just stay on the phone. We'll try to get you. Jane, do you want? I'm going to bring some of these home.
All right, honey.
Okay, I'm just gonna.
Happy New Year, Chef.
Happy New Year
Good
to
to
you,
see ya.
Jane. You too.
That's a big bag of scallops.
It is
It's
big.
60 of
Yeah.
them.
That's a big bag of
It's a lot.
I
scallops.
have almost 60 on my
80 calories per serving. So you
You're the
can
best.
really enjoy a nice meal
Awesome.
and not feel like you're breaking your diet.
Alrighty. Well, an hour in, my lipstick's already gone. No, half hour in, my lipstick's already gone. But we've got more 2 hours of gourmet holiday. Stay with us.